Who's listening? Armida.
Armita's
Hey girl,
listening.
how are you?
Colleen's there too.
Hi, Colleen. Who else we got? I see 8 people, 7 thumbs up.
Her head's cut off.
We got a new thing. Hold on. To try and hold. That's a little better. There we go.
Yeah.
We got a new thing to hold the phone on the windshield instead of how we used to prop it, which was a lot of fun.
Oh,
Kim, she's new.
Never learn.
She's new with
Never learn.
So sorry we missed you guys at 10. We had to reschedule it because I got an impromptu
She has a tumor.
Hi, Brenda. So on my ear, I was pushing my hair back and I hit this little lump and it hurt really bad. And the last time I felt that was whenever I did the same thing here on my back of my neck, and that ended up being skin cancer and the bad kind. And so I'm like, we need to get in. I called my doctor. She said, you need to come in on Monday or Tuesday. Monday was holiday. So Tuesday we went. And they had to get imaging done. And so they couldn't do it yesterday. So they made me an appointment for today at 10 o'clock.
And we're like, dang.
That's why we weren't here. So they did all the imaging. We'll know in 3 to 5 days, she said, if they want to schedule an appointment to take it off.
Hi, LG Homestead.
Hi, LG Hosted. Hi, Bradley. So that's basically what it is. It's really weird though, because my cousin Abby just had, and I'm gonna have to find out if it was her left or her right ear, but she just had skin cancer removed on her.
Your twinners.
Hi, Vicky.
Hi, Vicky.
On her ear also. So yeah, it's that sun, living in that sun, growing up in Arizona, Texas, living in Hawaii.
Lisa, Sydney, hi.
Sydney, hello. My mom says hi too. Hi, Sydney's mama.
Hi, Sydney's
Lisa,
mama.
R&D Benton Homestead.
Hi, Colleen. Hi, Randy.
If you guys haven't, go say hi. Go over to R&D
Darla.
Benton Homestead.
Hi,
and
Cynthia.
Subscribe to their channel.
Isn't
That's
Cynthia
Randy and Darla.
The one that sent us a gift
I
recently.
think so,
Yes.
Cynthia.
Hi, my niece.
Oh,
Miss
your niece
Olivia.
is on. I'm not seeing anybody's.
There it is.
There it is. It's late.
Hi, Laura.
There we go. Can you see the beautiful sun behind us, though? It's a super, super pretty day.
It's only 16 degrees, though.
Yeah.
Right now.
Really cold, but we're supposed to have sun. And we were able to hook up the little RV solar panels to charge the batteries. So that's really cool.
To save our sanity.
Yes.
Be able to.
So, new thing that's been happening is at about 3 a.m., the battery alarm goes off in the RV.
Every day.
And Justin wants to eat the wall when it does it. He's like, freaks out. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Hi, Lisa.
So we have to
60 in
take
Maine.
naps.
Yeah. So,
Then we
you know, this high-pitched screaming fire alarm thing. Hi, Darla. And
Hi, Darla.
goes off at 3 a.m. And I bolt out of bed, fall down the stairs, run outside. I literally walk like a drunk person to the
as you normally do when you're like half asleep.
half asleep. You know, you got to fight the dogs at the door because they're like, yes, this is a good potty break time. No.
And you wake up startled.
Yeah. And then get the generator started, and then we run the generator. So having these hooked up will make a huge difference. Brenda, it's cold and windy today, but the sun is out. We have no wind.
I heard there was some snow in Boise. Is that right, Brenda? Do you have snow where you are?
Little birdie told you.
A little birdie named Courtney, my daughter.
We keep telling her she can come up here. We have all kinds of snow.
Right? And she's like,
She's
no,
like, no,
it's
thanks.
okay.
I don't think she thinks we're fun.
Well, we're a lot of fun, but she's definitely a city girl.
Yeah.
A girly girl. Thank you. My son gave me these for Christmas. I got another one. I just got them yesterday.
One, yeah.
So, because I wear that dark teal one all the time, but thank you.
I really love those.
Mm-hmm.
They look really good on you.
Thank you.
Those are fun.
Elizabeth is here too. Both my nieces.
Hi, girls.
Hi, honey.
How are you?
So
yeah. That's so funny.
We don't really have a topic today.
We don't have a topic today.
We were throwing stuff out, but we don't have a topic.
No.
We missed you guys, though.
We did,
We got used to the daily lives, so we really missed you.
Oh, it's all gone. All the snow's gone in Boise.
I'll have to text Courtney and say,
one day
you have to come up here.
No snowman for you. Hello,
Catherine!
Wiccan Chickens Homestead. How are you?
That's new.
No, they were here last time.
She's been here for a while.
Oh.
Yeah. Kira's just woke up.
She's not here all the time, so.
That is true.
I have not had my nap today.
Yeah, I caught her staying up late last night till like 3 in the morning. Hi, Sue. Totally telling on you.
I was hungry. It was hard.
So I said she's been really tired during the day, and I was like, "Are you staying up all night?"
Nice. Anita made
Hey,
it.
Anita, you made it
From Bible study.
Oh, cool.
Yay.
Nice. Vicky.
Hey, Vicky. Well, we were trying to figure out. I didn't know. So, those of you that go to the VA know this, but those of you that don't, I'm sure it's similar everywhere else. But you hurry up and wait. You get there, you have your appointment, and usually I wait 30 to 40 minutes for before I go back. And so I wanted to put out quite a bit earlier that we were going to do this at 1. And I'm trying to figure out how the live notification can come out sooner instead of it being this 15-minute thing that we're getting. Like, I don't get it. But today I got right back in there and
it was pronto.
It was really fast.
But that's because she didn't have to see a doctor, just imaging.
No, yeah, it was just imaging. So, yeah. And she does see something that is concerning. The imaging lady said that there are some things going on and that, we'll see. So we'll
catching you all up, she has a tumor.
A
tumor on her ear.
It's a cyst, right? Whenever there's just like a little bump, it's called a cyst?
Not necessarily. Depends on what's inside
Should we name him?
If it's cancerous, it's a tumor.
Oh, then we need, she needs a name.
She
She needs a name.
She has a tumor.
It's just this little bump. Betty the bump. Betty on my ear.
So, yeah, we don't really have a topic today. Yeah. So throw out ideas. Yeah. What do you guys want to know? What do we want to talk about?
Questions. Send me some questions. I'm very excited about the door going in.
Yes.
I thought the hurry up and wait was the Army motto, but the VA has beat hands down. Yes, Lisa.
Absolutely.
That's so
I think
true.
That's all military mottos.
Like, yeah.
Is it Lisa or Linda?
I don't know. I caught the L.
Linda.
Linda. Sorry, Linda. it fades
pops
fast.
up so fast and then it's gone. So
and,
then we have to look at mine, which is down here, and then I get a double chin, and I don't want to do that.
That's
Nobody
rude.
likes this.
It's the deep voice that's way fun when that happens.
Auntie! I love you guys.
It's so funny. So yeah, you go there and you wait, and I'm so glad it wasn't Spokane because it's crazy down there going to the VA in Spokane. But
Heather,
the one here in
Heather
Coeur d'Alene.
McLean.
Hi, Heather.
One love.
Aww. So
she's taking care of her 86-year-old grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
But she's still watching the videos. Hi, Grandma.
The slider. Yeah, Vicky, I ended up splitting that into 2 videos. So for yesterday and today, because it's been really cold and we don't want to touch the metal when it's 0 degrees outside. So.
Well, and then also we have a problem with the heater out there, so it gets really smoky and then nobody can see anything. It's kind of like a dance party in there.
We need to get
kind of being
lights.
back in the bar, So
yeah, the what do they call that? The flute.
Wiccan Chickens is listening while they work on their van.
Oh, nice.
Wiccan Chickens, are you a girl or a boy? It doesn't matter. We just want to know so we can use the proper pronoun.
Also, where are you?
Yeah, where are you? Anita's also excited to see sliding door installed. Another box checked off. Yes. It always feels good.
Yeah.
Having boxes.
We still need
Hi,
to go.
Nancy.
We still need to go
Hi,
back.
Nancy.
Hi, Nancy, and spray foam around, and then caulk and seal all of it, and put a frame on the outside of it. So that all still needs to be done.
But it is so cool. It's made
It's
it
so
so
cool.
much bigger.
Hi, Maya.
Hi, Maya. Maya's my
It's a damper. Thank you, Darla.
Mine is the lovely lady that hired me, even though I had expert weapons in my nursing
Vicky
resume. So
makes us smoking hot chicks. That's funny.
Missy in Ohio.
So the damper is not actually opening and closing, and we don't think it ever has, because Kira and I couldn't figure out why it wasn't really working. She's like, I don't feel like this is doing anything, and I didn't either. So we're letting it stay super cool, and then we're gonna go in there and I'm gonna actually read the directions. And
we have a question.
Okay.
Cynthia Price wants to know, since she only just found us a few months ago, and she's been going back through the old videos. We're sorry.
Yeah, those are sad.
I
Hey,
never-
you guys, so hold on really fast. So we are going to do reaction videos to the old videos. Like, we've decided that's
Yes,
going to be hysterical.
it's gonna be
because
awesome.
we laughed hard.
Yes.
This is amazing.
She said she never saw where the tiny cabin was finished, and she may have missed it, but is Kira living there?
Kira is in there. It is not completely finished. This bout of super cold weather, she came into the RV. We brought both heaters in, and actually it got too hot last night. We had to turn one of the heaters off.
But to be fair, she has R95 insulation.
No, not 95,
95.
38.
Where
Or
did I-
38.
Where did I get 95?
I don't know. It's a
Okay.
good year.
She has R38 in there, so it is really insulated. We just don't
Yeah.
have the loft up yet.
Yeah,
So her
we've
bed.
got to finish the wall board, putting that up, and put the loft
Hi,
in.
Connie.
Hi, Connie.
And Harry's here too. Hi, Harry.
Hi, Harry.
So,
Amy's here too.
oh, we already just said hi to
Oh,
her.
okay.
Yes, and for those of you that don't know, Kimmy got her channel up, so yay! And Randy and Darla got their channel up, which was a
Yep.
lot of fun.
Yep.
In 95 masks, Connie. That could be where she
That
got
could
that.
be where I have no idea.
Totally
where I got
be
it.
where she got that.
Mhm.
So funny.
Oh, Heather said she wants to do a YouTube channel, but Grandma doesn't want to be on it, and it would be her day revolves around Grandma. So
Oh.
that is tough. You could always have Grandma, but put a smiley face over her face, so literally you wouldn't see Grandma's face.
She could just be on the, like, behind the camera, and you could just hear her.
Vicky, it's waking up country. Capital W, capital C.
And if you go to the community page, I have a link there.
Yes.
So you can just jump right over. My question, have you plans for the cutouts of where the windows and doors have been put in? That's all I got. Next.
Like, are they going to be part of another build? Perhaps those metal sheets that's been cut out.
Oh, do we have a plan for
Yes.
those? So there's a couple of things that we've thought about doing. The big one that we just cut out, we're going to cut a piece, and that's going to go behind the wood stove. So that's a definite.
Yes.
There's a possibility that another piece will go on the wall, maybe in the bathroom, and like the mirror will hang on it or something. I think that would be pretty cool to pay homage. Is that what the word? To the shipping container.
Yeah. Hi, Terry.
So little things like that. And then I was also thinking of maybe having little awnings over the windows made out of those pieces. But I don't know if you guys know this, that those things are heavy. The small ones that we cut out of the windows are probably 100 pounds, 100 to 200 pounds. The door one, I mean, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And the sides are like super sharp. So we'd have to go in and sand all of that down or grind all of that down so that it wasn't sharp. Hi, Bradley. How are you this morning?
Bradley!
So those are super sharp and can cut you very easily. Now, Randy knows how to weld. He said he would do some welding. He's also said he would teach us how to weld. So
Yay.
that's super exciting. So
we all want to learn that.
yeah. So I would really like to have some kind of cover over those windows just because it would be even a little bit better. So that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Something, maybe weld something on there and put those on. Thinking maybe sides or roof sheets for animal shelters. So yeah, and not except for they're just so heavy.
Yes.
I mean, they're just really, really heavy. I'd also thought of making, maybe even turning the big door one into a sliding door, like going into the sawmill shed or something like that once that's built.
It would be cool as a roof, like on a chicken house, and use one of them as a roof, but they are really heavy.
They're heavy, and they're not easy you have to pre-drill. So you couldn't just use self-tapping screws to, let's just say, put the ridge cap on. you'd have to pre-drill, so it makes it quite a bit harder to work with.
Weekend Chicken says, wear long sleeves for learning to weld.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey,
Barn
there's a neighbor.
doors.
Okay. I was wondering.
There's a different neighbor.
I was about to say, I was like, I don't see a dog.
No, that's one of the other guys that works for a guy over
Do
here.
some
I
barn
miss some.
doors. That would be fun.
Barn doors
Connie.
would be fun, but we have the one, well, I guess we do have two big ones because the two sections that come in and out would be fun.
Heather says, I can imagine how heavy they are and sharp. That sounds good to reuse them. How you were thinking.
Yeah. I'd really like them to be on the container in some way because that's what that goes with. So,
sorry guys.
and
we got people watching us.
oh, he always says
We're not
hi.
doing anything. It's normal for us to sit here.
He just hikes that hill. We have a giant hill, the pipeline, big giant hill. He hikes that hill on a regular.
I wish I could show y'all, but
yeah.
then we'd mess this all up.
Yeah. So,
and it's cold outside.
it is cold outside. 16 degrees.
They say it's cold outside.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, it was so funny because at 3, whenever I get up and go out, if the wind's not blowing, it's not bad. It's, I'm out there just, I grab my robe and
it
throw
said
my
it,
boots on.
what did it say? It said it was 0 or 1, but it
0.
felt like -6.
Yeah.
I think that's what it said
I think
when we
that's
came
what
out
it
to the
said.
truck this
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah, pretty sure. But I'm hoping this is our last cold spell. Next week, we go back into the 40s, but we're supposed to have rain and clouds. So that's no fun at all.
Especially for putting chains on tires.
Ooh, readjusting your windshield wipers. That's cool. I'm not a mechanic.
They didn't say whether they were a he or she, so I'm guessing a he.
Oh.
We want to use the right pronouns so no one gets mad.
Is this the time you're going to do these lives? And when is member lives only? No, this is just because I had a doctor's appointment this morning at 10.
Because she has a tumor.
Because I probably have skin cancer on my ear and they had to do some imaging. And so normally 10 o'clock, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, members onlys are going to be on Thursdays.
Bradley, I am jealous. 64 in Massachusetts.
Wow.
That is amazing.
It could be warmer.
But it won't let me comment, but I'm subscribed. That's rude.
Wow.
I don't know why, Vicky.
That is rude.
I did see a message from Armida, so thank you, and a message from Amy. So I appreciate the ones that have commented and can. So
I didn't see what
Amy says,
said.
Sounds cold. We have been battered here in the UK with storms and winds over 100 miles per hour the
Wow.
last few weeks. Was -1 Celsius where she is in the UK.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, I'm going
The winds, that's crazy.
That is very crazy. What is -1 degree Celsius? Because I know it's not the same as Fahrenheit.
It's not.
No, it's warmer. Celsius is warmer than us. So if we're at 0, if I'm remembering right.
If Celsius is at 0, aren't we at like 20?
Yes, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because when I was in school, I could not wrap my head around.
Well, that's because
Celsius,
that's not.
so-
We don't live.
If they,
We
yeah,
don't use
because
that on a regular.
if they're at 0, then we're
Mhm.
like, yeah, 20 degrees, like she said. Hi, Patricia.
Hi, Patricia. 41 and 51 and dropping to 42, Harry. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not good. I'm glad we warmed up to 16.
It might be warmer now because we're sitting in the sun and
We are.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have to run the car. 60
60
here in
in
Maine.
Maine. Aw. What do y'all want to talk about?
Yeah, throw out some questions.
We really didn't have a plan today. Sorry.
No, I got really kind of discombobulated with this guy.
Yeah.
With my new friend in my ear.
Betty the tumor. What was it? Name?
We haven't thought one yet.
No,
don't know.
Pauline. What did she?
Pauline.
You threw something out there. What was that?
I
earlier?
said Betty the
Yeah, Betty.
Betty the bump.
the What were you going to say?
Connie, I'm going to have to dye my hair next month because I do not have access to a shower. So when I go see my best friend,
Wait.
She's making things up.
You do have access,
Yeah,
to, a
access to a
shower. We go
shower.
to the Y to shower, but
Yes.
she doesn't necessarily shouldn't necessarily color her hair at the Y.
This is the problem is she goes to other people's houses and she colors her hair and she does it wrong and then we get mad, which is why we don't participate in the hair coloring. So my son is going to go on a date probably next week, and we're going to go to his house and we're going to color her hair.
Yes.
And we're going to color my hair because my roots are showing.
And we're going to do it right.
Look at my blonde
That way
roots.
we can strip the blue out, blue/green, and put the new color in. So Harry says 32 Fahrenheit is 0 Celsius. So
oh, okay.
32.
32, not 20 degrees. Yeah, that's a lot.
Cool. Thanks, Harry.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate
We just
that.
learned something new.
That's a lot of math.
Yeah, so just think if it's 0 there, it's 32.
Whatever degrees it is there, you add 32.
Yeah. Amy lives in the north of England, so they're used to the cold.
Pretty.
Not our cold, though. But the winds have been crazy, been all over the news as the worst since they started naming storms.
Wow.
Terry.
Sue, I made it.
Off topic. I keep hearing about chickens having internal parasites. What parasites do chickens get? We actually talked about this on the video the other day about the dogs, whether we need to treat them for.
Yeah, that was for coccidia.
Yeah.
But that's from their poop.
Oh, bye, Armina.
You know, bye. Thanks for stopping and hanging with us.
Yes.
I use diatomaceous earth, so I really have not had a problem with mine getting worms, but I also
Hi, Rebecca.
did way more free ranging. And I think when you free range and they're not contained in such a small area, you don't have as much
Hi,
of a
Sil.
worm area. Sorry, a worm problem. So I'm not really sure. I personally have not had to deal with it, but like I said, I use diatomaceous earth, which if you're not familiar with what that is, it's organic. It's seashells that have been crushed up, and you spread it around and they can eat it. They can bathe in it. It's good for mites. It's good for all of that kind of stuff. And when bugs and worms crawl over on it, it slices up their outer shell and their skins and they die. And they dehydrate and die. So that's a preventative method that I've used throughout the years, and I have not had to deal with any kind of worms in my chickens at all.
It's really funny to watch them like bury themselves in it and then
They
run
love
around
it.
and just poof,
Very
just like,
funny.
Little white poofs of dust going
Yeah, it is
everywhere.
funny.
Yeah,
or when they run
like
really fast, you're just like, meow.
it.
So, Vicky, where are you again? She said it's 12 degrees today where she is, and they've been in sub-zero temperatures. Amy wants to say, hope the lump is resolved with the least amount of stress, illness, and best speedy recovery possible, mate. With everything else you've had going on, it's the last thing you need. Big love.
Thank you so much.
That is-
Appreciate that.
We appreciate the prayers
Yes.
and
And all of those things.
the good wishes.
I know that this can be a really awful thing. I just really choose to leave it in God's hands, and I'm not stressing at all about it
Yeah.
until I have to.
Iowa. Vicky's in Iowa.
Iowa. Oh,
Gotcha.
yeah, it is cold and windy there.
Yeah.
Very
I thought
cold
that
and
said
windy.
Loa.
Janet.
Hi. And I see that someone said something about the D.
Yep. Amy said the DE is great for lots of animals, dogs and cats, etc. included. We use that here too. Terry said until YouTube, they hadn't heard of internal parasites for chickens. Now they can get mites and lice. No.
Yeah, I knew about the mites and the lice.
Yeah. Debbie. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie. I'm not seeing anybody again.
Oh, nobody's popping up. Well, there's no more new questions. Bradley said, Heather, like Bob Marley says, everything is going to be all right.
Exactly.
Bradley, you are such an inspiration. You're always
So
there.
sweet.
You're always saying hi. We love seeing your comments
Yeah.
every single day. So thank you
Yeah,
for
we
being
really
there.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Really do. I
Bradley, where are you again? Remind me. I forget.
feel like Massachusetts.
Could be. I think, yeah, he did say that
I think
earlier, didn't he?
Massachusetts. Nobody's popping up. Well, there's no more new questions, Bradley said.
Heather says, here's something about me. May 27, 2021, I was 468, and today I'm
Wow.
358.
Oh, so proud of you.
I drink 2 protein shakes and eat once. Oh, good for you, girl.
Yeah, that's serious. Like,
yeah, that's amazing.
that is, bless you, because I really like snacks.
I
get-
cannot do that.
I get hangry. Like, I get really hangry, and I get the shakes really bad.
Massachusetts. He was right. From the Bahamas. Yes, I remembered that.
Yeah,
I remembered
that's
that.
right.
Okay. Simple Reflections
Exactly,
of Christianity. Hi. Hey, I just got finished with the laundry.
Oh, Janet, you just started spring or just finished your spring cleaning? Is that what
Started.
that started it? You know, that's so funny because I've had that. I want to pull everything out of the RV and wipe everything down and
Hi, Tiffany.
scrub it all and get everything clean
Hi,
and then bring it
Tiffany.
back in.
So Nancy says, congratulations, Heather. Simple Reflections of Christianity. I'm here, but late, better late than never.
Yeah.
Sil said, we had a little snow in Meridian last night and it didn't stick.
Oh,
Um,
that's not too bad. Okay, so Kim, when she convinced me to move up to Boise from Texas, said, we don't ever get snow here. And I was in my bus. I had a bus. And that year is the year that, I don't know, you guys got like 3 feet of snow in Meridian because that's where I
and
was
it
in Meridian.
never,
It's terrible.
ever snows like that,
Yeah.
ever. It's only done that twice. The year that she came to visit and the year of the election with
2016.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it.
Yeah.
Debbie wanted to know what the lump.
It's a tumor, Debbie.
Yeah, she missed some.
She has a tumor on her ear.
I probably have skin cancer on my ear, and they did imaging of it this morning, and they'll
That's
get
why.
back to me in 3 to 5 days. 3 to 5 business days, they will let me know if they're taking the ear off. No, it's not the whole ear. We'll just go in and they'll do a skin graft. It'll be fun. I'm going to YouTube it.
That's why we're just a little
Yeah.
bit late on our live today. We had to postpone because
Yeah.
they couldn't. She saw the doctor yesterday and they couldn't do the
Yeah.
imaging that same day, so we had to go back. So
Simply reflections.
Thanks, Janet.
Reflections of.
Christianity said my doctor said I need to lose about 50 pounds.
Oh, mine too.
I need to lose about 50 pounds too.
I actually need to lose closer to 80
Can I have that?
pounds.
Debbie had a melanoma she had to have taken out.
I had some on the back of my neck also, and they had to go in twice. So it's probably that exact same thing, and because of the history, they're probably going to go in and do that.
I can nurse her back to health.
All those. Well, so this was a conversation we get out, and
Oh,
Kim's
yes.
like, "Hey, I've seen lots of YouTube on how to do that. We could just do it up at the farm."
I used to watch Dr. Pimple Popper.
I did
If you
too.
don't need to sit it out for pathology, I'm sure I can take care of that for you.
I can help too. I'm really good with knives.
But you know, being that the VA pays for it, it doesn't cost me anything. I think I'm just gonna go with the VA.
Come on, it would be fun.
Nothing against YouTube University.
Or us.
Well, hey, I can almost convince my dad to let me get the one on his back.
Oh,
That wasn't-
TMI. I
That's
don't want to know about
different.
your dad's back.
That's not a tumor. Amy
Do
thinks
it
that
would
would be
make
funny.
great viewing.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube, yeah. Well, I'm definitely gonna see if I can YouTube the surgery, and we'll see if they'll let. I don't know. They probably won't, but it won't be the VA doing it. It'll be put out into the town because I'm far enough away from the Spokane VA.
So Heather said she had to have some top teeth out, so that helped with the beginning of her weight loss.
Oh,
So maybe that's what we need to do.
let's do that.
Take our teeth out.
I need a shot collar, and every time I try to go get a snack, I get zapped. That's what I need.
What we need to do is just not leave the mountain ever.
Oh, that's cool, Connie. They let you film a lot when it came to your head. I'm hoping they will.
Amy's like, do it. It would make great YouTube.
I think it'd be cool. Well, because
Ooh.
like my cousin Abby had the whole tip pulled off, and then they cut back here and took some skin and created the ear. And so,
we were talking about like if you could take the belly skin
Really?
and the fat from underneath it and then put it on your ear.
little tummy tuck would be fine.
Free tummy tuck.
Amy, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm not a doctor. I'm just.
Amy's voting we do it.
Oh, that we do
I'm
it.
just very good with knives.
Simple reflections
Well,
of
being that I don't drink anymore and we don't have anything to stop the pain other than Tylenol.
the simple reflections of Christianity went from 36 to 46 in the last year and a half, but was in a wheelchair most of the last summer.
Oh,
So that's
wow.
why that's a bummer.
Well, I'm glad you're out of the wheelchair then.
Yeah, I'm assuming you are.
Yeah,
hope
I
you
would
are.
assume.
I bet you had some really fun wheelchair races, though.
Tiffany wants us to get pointy
God. Elf ears?
ears.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do it. I'll do it.
To go good with some
Randall!
Hi, Randall. We're great. How are you doing?
Rubber mallet would help with the pain.
Hi. What is that? Hypo? I can't read. Apparently.
Hypnotherapy.
Oh yeah.
It's
It would be a
okay.
big ear. Same, Nancy. Same.
She's basically saying, we'll put you on hypnotherapy through YouTube, and then we'll do it while you're under.
Gotcha. Okay.
Nancy
I mean,
said,
I have long hair, so if it looks bad, I can just pull my hair.
Nancy says, if they take out all of my fat, I would have a big ear. Same. We'd have really big ears.
Same, Nancy.
I'd have to borrow some of theirs.
Get out.
You're walking.
You're walking.
Maybe she's going to be taking a cold shower at the RV while we go to the Y.
I'm just saying, I don't have much on
So
me to
funny.
help.
That's so funny.
To be young.
I know, right?
To have
Remember?
a big fast metabolism.
When I was 26, I was thin.
But I didn't have a fast metabolism ever.
No, I never have. I've always had to
Yeah.
hardcore watch it.
Exercise a lot.
Congratulations, Kimmy, on starting your channel. Did I see that?
Yes, Tiffany, thank you. Appreciate it.
A bum ear. I missed it.
Where? Oh, Amy, I have plenty they can take instead of bum chin. You can have a bum ear. Plenty
Right.
you can have from there on me. Heather said, I'm now 4 years clean on July 25th. And before that, she had 9 years.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
so
awesome
proud
that
of you.
you're, yep.
So proud of you. That's awesome. This has been a really hard year for this whole pandemic has been really difficult for people in recovery.
Oh.
Sue, you were thin when you were 7. I wasn't. I was a chunky kid. And then when I went into the service, got thin for me, which the military still said I was fat and that I needed to tape.
Connie says, stay positive, name it, and repeat it.
Yeah.
Repeat that it will die. That's what I did with Freddie. Good plan.
Good plan.
Sly's going to start from the beginning with your videos. So little time, so much YouTube.
Okay, Sly. Let me tell you.
Or Sil. Is it Sil?
Sil. I think it's
S-Y-L.
Sil. I think it's Sil. Sil. They were terrible in the beginning. Like terrible. I was awkward and not myself and very stressed out because I was trying to learn so many things at one time. So just be gentle.
Stress is real.
Just be gentle. And that's why we're going to do side-by-side reaction videos of the very first
And
videos
laugh.
and laugh
Yes.
because it's funny.
Okay.
But I do appreciate everybody that does that. It really helps out a lot.
I'm not trying to plug my channel here, guys,
Plug
but you
away.
keep asking.
Plug away.
So it's Waking Up Country, and it's capital W
Thank you, Kira.
and a capital C on the country. Perfect. Except for the capital W. But otherwise,
I
it's
have
perfect.
not seen Dutch's new videos, first videos. I need to go check those out because that would be funny.
Ooh, no. I was going to say, maybe we should do
We
reaction
could do reaction videos.
to those.
We feel like we would.
I'm sure
we
Sean
could,
would appreciate
we
that.
could do reaction videos watching us because we wouldn't hurt anybody's feelings.
Aw, thank you, Amy. I'm excited.
Yeah, I think that's a great name too. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
You know, we really had, because now I started another channel, she's starting her channel. We were kind of trying to decide, would it be better to just keep everything on one channel? But I got to looking at YouTube recommendations and they said, no, have separate channels, one for separate people, which is why you'll see a lot of YouTubes have channels for everybody in their family.
Yeah.
And then, because we can farms right
Thank you,
now is
Connie.
all about building the homestead from raw land up to a finished product, and there's the shipping container tiny house that's going to be built. There'll be an A-frame on the property. Kimmy's A-frame will be built. There'll be a bigger farmhouse for myself. We have the
Thanks,
barn
Sue.
and garage. We have the sawmill shed. We have the solar shed. We have outdoor kitchen. We have gardens. We have greenhouses. Like there's so many things that have to be built. So that's why the decision was to make the separate channel, which is all the things that are happening on this channel. And then for her, I mean, on the farm, what we're actually doing right now to homestead. And then for hers,
it's more like my interest before I even got here, which was beekeeping and hatching and flowers and those kinds of things. And then just the funny part of my reactions, because I'm a city girl and I don't see, there's a lot of crazy things that happens on a farm. So
Chad at Adler Farms has a few too, and just started a new one. Makes sense. That's all I got.
Yep. Let's see.
And makes sense. You can keep audiences separate too for those that just like.
Thanks, Anita. Reap what you sow. Hello, all. Hi.
Oh, hey. Is that the channel, Reap What You Sow? Oh, cool. How are you guys doing? I can't really see.
Thanks, Bradley.
It just pops up and goes down. So,
Heather, like the marrow, they're really booming. And yes, Kimmy, I'm going to get membership one month. Oh, you're so sweet, Heather.
That's very sweet. We appreciate all of you guys that, there's so many ways to support the channel. The memberships, watching commercials, sharing videos, you know, because that helps with the subscriber. Right now, YouTube's doing a subscriber dump. So make sure that you go check your channels that you love, that you are subscribed, that you hit the bell notification, and comment on their videos, because apparently that's a thing. If there's people that are subscribed to you and they watch and they don't comment, apparently YouTube's booting them.
Bye, Simple Reflections of Christianity.
Bye.
Have a good day. So one of our good friends on here pointed out that my best friend sent me, but she did not say to subscribe. So I just would like it if you guys would consider subscribing. I'd greatly appreciate it.
Well, you know.
It was funny.
Are you going to do heirloom tomatoes? Yes. I want a huge CSA garden.
I love them.
You know, I've always, because I've had 5 farms, and I've always jumped right into the animals. What animal? Because meat is the most expensive thing.
And they're cute.
They are cute, and I love the critters. But this particular time, I'm not. I'm going to try.
She's learned.
I'm going to try really hard not to, because I love the critters. Once the barn's up and finished, and you know the hay situation is taken care of, we're supposed to have a really hard or expensive hay season because of the fires and the weather and all that stuff. We had drought last summer, so that's going to affect. But I'm really going to focus on the garden and the fruit trees and the berries and, you know, all of that stuff. Obviously rabbits for meat, chickens for eggs, probably throw in a couple of pigs. And then we have the goats, which are milk and meat also. You know, so trying to not dive into, and I see a lot of new homesteaders do that. Get the land, throw up a fence, and get as many animals as you can, because you're so excited. That just pure excitement of, yeah, I get to raise this, you know, my meat. I get to raise the meat. And then when you think about it, you know, if you have a cow and then you breed that cow and then you have to wait, you know, 18 months to 2 years for that baby to be processed for meat in your freezer, you know, there is a time thing on there. But really, what has happened to me in the past is I've gotten so busy with taking care of animals and, you know, the husbandry of the animals and putting money into them and the fencing and feed and, you know, medicines and all of the things that you need to have healthy animals. And then I don't have money to finish building.
Yeah.
And so that's where I'm working really hard on learning from that mistake and moving into, you know, let's plant as much as we can plant. Let's learn as much as we can learn in this area. So I think we're zone 7 is what this area is considered, and growing in that, which is very different from Texas, which is where I've really grown, and Western Washington, where I've grown things. So just learning, you know, what can grow here, what plants do really well. There is, and I'm going to just completely forget his name, but Tom Wiley, his channel, which I think is the Handy Homesteader. I'll go look. Anyway, him and his wife sell seeds for this kind of weather, growing in this kind of weather. I'll put a link in one of these videos.
Any guineas?
You know, I had guineas before in Texas, and I just don't think I want those. We have the ducks. We have the chickens that I have are a dual breed for eggs and meat. We're going to do pigs. What?
Connie, pigs are cheaper because when I do fridge cleanouts, they eat really well.
They do.
I can't cook for 2 people 5 or 6 at a time.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's and home raised pork is so good. It's not even comparable to what's in the store.
I'll have to comment on
It's-
that when I actually
there
have it.
to me there's literally no comparison. So I know we're going to focus on, you know, I have the 3 rabbits, the 2 does and the male, so producing as much meat all spring and summer and fall. They will not be bred during the winter time, and no grow outs during the winter time, so they'll be stopped before that happens. How much meat we can get out of that. And hi Robert.
Bob's here.
Hi Bob.
Hey Bob.
And
The top pony looks great today.
thanks. Kimmy had to do it because I'm a hot mess when it comes to this kind of stuff. My hair's really long. It's actually down to my waist. And so when I put it up, it looks dumb. I'm like, why can't I do this? This is so hard. And
Robert says to smile.
so we had to get out of the truck and put it up.
Harry says, are you going to be doing the butchering?
Harry, I've done a lot of the butchering, and yes. So Randy actually grew up in a packing house, and he is going to come over
Hi,
and
Jillian.
do a breakdown class where we won't be showing the dispatching and all of that, and I don't even think we'll show up until the point we have the critter quartered out and then putting it into specialty cuts, I think is what we'll end up doing. Because Kim has a really hard time with all of that. And so I'm just going to be respectful.
I'm learning.
And she's learning. Farm animals aren't always pets.
Well, yeah.
It's a hard one.
I'll talk a little bit about that
Yeah.
on my channel, but yeah.
So, you know, but just being respectful for those people that don't want to watch butchering videos. There's a possibility that I'll put the first part of that whole process on Patreon and then the last part on YouTube. So we're going to be pulling in 2 pigs this year. And I'm definitely adding sheep. So this year we'll definitely add pigs and we'll definitely add sheep. So we'll have lamb butchering class and a pig butchering
Janet
class.
said she definitely doesn't want to see that.
Yeah, I don't personally want to go see it unless I'm trying to learn something, and I don't need to see the beginning part of it.
Colleen said, let me know if you want some heirloom tomato seedlings from her.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where are you? Will those grow in zone 7? That's what I have to add. Because we need the ones that grow fast for this area. I can't remember where you are, Colleen.
Robert, I did not put my hair up because I don't like to put it up unless I'm working. So, not right now. And there's my channel.
There it is.
Thank you,
Connie.
I can see Syl's comments.
Yeah, some of them.
Brenda and there was a couple people who said that their comments got deleted. I see them, so it might just be a glitch in the system. So
Yeah. When starting with farm animal raising, I missed that.
Colleen's in Sandpoint.
Oh,
Remember,
that's right.
we had
That's
talked about
right.
having coffee.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be
Absolutely.
awesome.
Yes.
Always start small when starting farm animal raising, feeding, and farm
Mhm.
upkeep. If you start out overwhelmed, then it's never enjoyable.
And that's true. And I know in Western Washington, that particular area, I had way too many animals in a small space. So I was spending a huge amount of money every month on feed, and I couldn't afford organic, and, you know, wanted to feed organic, wanted to do just mostly grass fed. And it became no fun. And I wanted to be done with it. And So I'm just having to remind myself of that.
Thanks, Robert.
And to not do that. So I definitely want a milk cow,
Yay.
a miniature Jersey, and
We got to start really small because they're so cute.
Oh, they're so cute. We're not starting small, but we will hopefully get one that has a baby on it. That would
Terry
be the
says,
best.
I'm a self-admitted omnivore, but I am used to my meat coming in a white paper coat or in a styrofoam tray. Yes,
So
me too.
that was Kim, and then I suggested
Thanks,
to
Janet.
her to go watch how
And I can't do it. I can't.
how animals are raised.
I know. I know it's terrible, and
Yeah.
I can't. Because I will never eat meat again if I do. I just know myself. I will be like, no more meat.
Yeah.
I'm a vegetarian.
It's you know, and it's just I'm a firm believer in, you know, they get to have a great life and I love them and I love going out there and loving on them and all of those things, knowing
And Heather's
do you ladies hurt yet?
hunt.
Oh, wow.
You need glasses.
I didn't put glasses on.
Kira does.
Kira's hunted.
Have you hunted?
I've gone out. We didn't get anything because I went out with two very loud guys. They were loud. I'm like, there's nothing on this side of the mountain anymore.
And the answer is no. And I really
No.
doubt that I will because.
But I do know how to field dress. I do know how to break down into quarters. I do know how to do all of that.
I love to fish.
So I think I'm ready.
I can clean all the fish, but I can't.
Do they have miniature? Yes, they do. Who asked that?
Terry.
They do have miniature Jersey milk cows. They have miniature longhorns. So this is my dream. We need to start a fund for that one right away. A miniature Jersey cow. They're very cute. They produce about 3.5 gallons, 4 gallons of milk a day. And they have miniature longhorn cattle. In Texas, there's a breeder down there. And I want to go get one really bad as a bull. I want the bull to be the longhorn and the Jersey to be the mama.
That'd be cool.
Hi, Danny.
Seal wants to know, baby doll sheep?
No. I've had baby doll sheep. I actually do herding with my corgis.
Hi, Danny.
And baby doll sheep will like have heart attacks and pass out. They are not herding animals. They are meat bred animal. And it's a very mild flavor and it's really yummy. But they're not for herding. They can't run like the others can. And so herding is number 1 for why I want sheep. Fiber is number 2. And then freezer is number 3. The 3 reasons why I want sheep, but mainly for herding.
You know what I want?
What?
Fainting goats.
No.
You know why I want fainting goats?
Because it's funny.
Totally. That's the only reason I want fainting goats.
But you know that they say is every time that they do that, it actually causes them problems. It's like the blowfish. The blowfish, when they do it, it's
kind of think it's funny.
I don't.
I am a 12-year-old boy. We say this a lot. I'm
Yeah.
a 12-year-old boy at heart. I really am. I just find the littlest things
Things.
funny. Oh, Danny did something else.
Danny.
Still no words.
See, I
but
wouldn't even. No, but he threw out mystic. Was it
she
mystic?
did tell me
Yes.
you said a real word
Yeah.
for once.
That's very exciting.
Yeah. We were like, wow, he does know words. I don't know what that means, but
We like teasing you. We appreciate you too. Robert, Kimmy, no. See?
oh, cute. Okay, 6-year-old me, Heather says, brings a runt pig home, gave me to raise it, and slept with it and raised the pig to 300 pounds. Came home from school and the pig was gone and in the freezer camp.
Yeah.
Oh,
That would have been
I
hard.
would have been heartbroken.
Yeah.
What
No.
what is Robert saying no about?
No fainting goats. I'm assuming. Let me know if I'm right, Robert, because I feel like that's what it is.
The beard's okay, but no fainting goats. Like,
That would have been heartbreaking. My son knew
yeah, Mary, tell her to start talking.
growing up that critters were brought in for freezer camp. Like there was that line.
Yeah.
Be right back, Amy. Okay.
I had a bad first experience, but like I said, we'll go into that
Yeah.
later.
No to Kim being acting like a 12-year-old boy. Well, if you rode in the car with us.
There's a little town close by that sounds really bad. And I giggle every time I see the name of it.
Yeah. Did you read the comment before that one? I missed it. Amy said she'd be right back.
Amy, be right back. How you doing, Kira? I told her to talk, but she's
Janet,
not.
Kira, did you read my email? We'll have to go back and check because some I pass on to her, and there's a couple that we had that I checked when she wasn't with us. So I need to wait until that box arrives. We will let her open it, Robert. We promise.
And then she will have a porta potty
Marianne.
outside,
Yes.
and it will stay outside.
Or in her room.
Hi, Marianne. We're so happy to have you here. It doesn't matter if you're late, honey. You're here.
Yeah.
We're late.
We're late. We're a couple hours late.
At 10, but because Heather has a tumor, we had to postpone. She has a tumor. She has a tumor.
Last tumor I had, they took my uterus.
Freezer camp's fun because after that is barbecue camp.
That's very true.
Mm-hmm.
True story. And
I do like barbecue camp.
Barbecue camp is a lot of fun. And we're planning on doing something, either a full pig in the ground or like a sheep thing or whatever when we do the barn raising. Oh.
And hopefully a Chinook salmon that we catch by ourselves, one of those ginormous
That
ones.
would be amazing.
Yeah, that we catch by ourselves.
We're going to make our own smoker house.
That'd be amazing. Yeah, we got a smoker that we're going to make. We got a pizza oven we want to make.
We have big plans.
Not on much till I just can't read
My
fast.
eye heals.
Till your eye heals. I'm sorry, Marianne, that I made you sick with the extremely fast time lapse. I got a little carried away.
She wanted to show it all, every bit of it.
I could have made it a 20-minute video, but time lapses are supposed to be like
Connie
10, 15 minutes.
Bill caught 4 one year, and you guys didn't send any our way.
Do you ice fish? Sue, we have not ice fished. I really wanted to ice fish this year.
If we have any local people around here that ice fish and want to bring us along and teach us, we'll be there.
Exactly. Do you need a food tester with that big and smoker?
We actually do, because it's a good old-fashioned like Amish barn raising.
Yeah,
that's why we're doing the pig.
We don't know you yet. We didn't know you yet. Oh, that's what that said.
Let's see. My mom would tell my father she wanted chicken, and he would go butcher it in our turkeys, and I would watch as a child. That's why I love this lifestyle.
Oh, okay. I did not grow up on a farm. My mom did, and they had the huge garden. My grandpa had cattle. They had all of that, and then they, turned 18 and left home and lived into the city, and so I grew up in the city.
Connie said she's allergic to fish, so they had to give them away, and he gave one to the guy on the dock. I want to be the guy on the dock. What?
Chat stopped moving weird.
No, it's just you. You're
It's
weird.
just you, Robert.
Just you.
We're all still here and we're moving.
Bob's weird. Why did you stop being a nurse?
Oh, that's a good question.
Well, the pandemic hit, and I just, honestly, I was far away from family. I was in Florida. My daughter, we moved there so she could go to college. I was far away from family, and I just got in a funk, and I just was really unhappy, and I knew I wanted to do something different with my life. And Heather and I had talked before I moved to Florida about this lifestyle and about possibly me coming here and helping. And I made the decision when my daughter said, I want to move back home and I want to go to college at home. That's back in Southern Idaho. I was like, okay, then it's mom's time. It's my time to do what I want. And that's when I decided to take out, my 401k, and I decided to come up here and do this with her. And
there's not like very many people that I would go into business with, or live with.
Yeah.
So she's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Because we just get along so well. And we're kind of talking, we've been throwing that, future and what to do. And eventually the farm's going to be done being built and those kinds of things. And so we're kind of talking about, I was talking about selling 20 acres, but we're also thinking about maybe doing Airbnbs, having them built and doing Airbnbs over there, and then that would be a joint venture
That would be
that
fun.
we would do. And so I mean there's just these things, and I think I've worked for myself pretty much since I got out of the military. I worked for the sheriff's department a little while, a little bit for probably a couple of years after I got out of the service, and then I started working for myself, training dogs, German shepherds, doing protection dogs, doing all that kind of stuff, and so I really haven't gone to a job. So for me, this is almost a no-brainer. For her, that was a really, really hard decision to make.
It was.
To walk away from a job.
And I did 25 years in urology, and I loved urology. And then when I went to Florida, I did pain management for 2 years, and I did not like that. It was very depressing, and like people not having their pain managed, and just different things with that. It really did bring me down, and so that's
Mary
how I ended
Ann,
up here.
you guys have the same hat.
Oh,
Me and her
nice! That's
have-
awesome.
And I think Colleen said we get to come to her house for pizza.
To be fair, I just want to throw out there, I wasn't officially a nurse. I'm not an RN. I was not an LPN. I was a medical assistant, but I did it for
Harry.
a long,
Now she says that after she says she wants to cut this thing off my head.
I did it for a long time. Kira had something she wanted to throw out there. You put your hand up. What was that, honey?
Oh, she already said it.
Oh, okay.
Pizza.
Oh.
Colleen invited us to pizza when she gets her pizza stove built in the yard.
Yeah. Yeah, we want to come check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Chris.
What? Hey, gang. Hey, Chris. Did you miss us? We've been here for an hour.
We've been here since 10, Chris. No, I'm just kidding.
Finally.
We got postponed. Bye, Harry.
That's funny. Bye, Harry.
But that was a good question. Thanks for asking it,
Yeah,
Randall.
that's a good question.
Some days I miss it. Urology was fascinating because there we had men, we had women, we had young, we had old, and we got to do procedures. We did lots of vasectomies. That was really fascinating. I got to assist on those. So that's why I say if I can do that, I can cut a little tumor off of her ear. But
What did Amy say? I missed.
Amy, I don't have an Amy. Oh, look up Brad Mondo on YouTube or Facebook. He's an awesome stylist that's
Okay.
brought
Yeah.
out his own hair dye Rage, that really vibrant colors and great for your hair too. I think that's for her.
Oh, here's what Randall. That's what I was looking for. What Randall said. I caught like the part of it.
Why not, once you get done building and get the farm going, you could add more garden and animals and sell stuff off the farm. I think that's kind of in the plan.
That's the CSA part of the garden, and I only really want to work with people that I'm local to and people in my church. My neighborhood. I got a really great neighborhood here. They get together and, well, before the pandemic, would get together and do Friday night, go to each person's house a different day and grill and cook out and hang out, and everybody would bring something and that kind of thing. So I'm hoping we can get back to
I
that.
hope so too, because that hasn't
So much
happened
fun.
since I was here.
No.
And I don't really know much about the neighbors. We're planning on doing some stuff like, things. What were we talking about?
We're doing
Candles.
Yeah, we're
I
gonna do
wanna
candle soap.
honey,
I want to do soap.
soap. That's the word
Goat's
I was
milk
looking
soap.
for.
So
Diversifying our business.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah, because we're not. I mean, I know this is a shocker, but I'm not in my 20s anymore. If I was in my 20s, I think that I would
Shocker.
have, and I was doing this. My first farm, I was 27 that I bought. And I was just trying to learn everything and got very overwhelmed. Single mama, all those things. And I just started learning at each one of the farms. So
Single mom, widow.
widow,
like,
yeah.
So
Disabled veteran.
Yes.
It's like all those things. So this life keeps me sane. So I will do as much as I can do and stay sane. If it becomes too much, then I'll stop.
yeah.
I think that's a real big.
Amy, you should email us if you want to talk a little bit more about your health story. So,
Yeah, definitely do.
Um,
Okay, we got like
see.
30 seconds.
Connie says, you three will make it. She believes in us and we will achieve it.
Thank you, Connie.
Yes, we appreciate it.
Actually,
so
I
much.
really do appreciate it. Are you going to do bees?
Yes, that's going to be on that channel. bees. We already have them ordered. I already have beehive, all the stuff.
Yes.
I'm so excited. I've been doing research for years on bees, and I don't know except for what I've read. So it's gonna be
2
fun.
hour special. No, we're getting ready to go into town, take our showers, get ready for church. Who knows what else we're gonna do? Wednesdays are supposed to be our in-town day where we go into the library and upload and do all that kind of stuff.
Right, Robert? He says, you guys are in your 20s? I don't believe it. Us either.
Us either. Exactly.
either.
We still
in
think
our
we're-
minds,
in our minds.
we definitely are still in our 20s.
Yes, exactly.
Our bodies sometimes say, no, you're not.
No, the today's video putting in this
That is
sliding
funny,
glass
Chris.
door, this sliding glass door. I walked out, Darla and Randy got here. I walked out and immediately slipped and fell and like fell on my shoulder, hit my elbow again. This poor elbow over here.
3 times
The
just
third
recently.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm no good. I cannot lift up anything. It hurt. I actually hurt myself pretty bad this time. Well, and the time before I whacked my head.
And it wasn't when she was wearing the spikes. So the spikes do work.
They
She
do.
just
I
needs
just
to wear
didn't have
them.
them on.
I fell out the door.
She fell out the door the other
Yes.
The
day.
RV.
She has a big thing on her knee.
That's why you keep getting hurt. Same as me. Yeah, if I would just take the time to put those on, they work great. We put down some wood chips and stuff to clean up from where the chickens were because, you know, they want to be right where you are and they poop on everything.
Tiffany, I like this. You said make sure I like it. I like
it. So
You need to wear skater elbow and knee pads and
Yes.
a helmet when you get out of bed.
yes.
You know what, Amy? She wears all summer. She wears her knee pad,
I
and now that
totally
winter is
do.
around, she doesn't.
I said I need roller derby gear.
Robert just said, Heather, you need to wear a helmet. Oh, that's funny. Thank you, Tiffany. That's awesome.
That's funny. Text you ladies when we're going to be up there. Good, Brenda. We felt really bad that we didn't come over and help you guys pull out your RV, but
Unfortunately, we already
were-
had something
yeah, we already had
scheduled.
people coming over to help us put in the sliding glass.
We
door.
are so excited to see you, though.
yeah.
Blonde,
blonde
logic.
there.
Yes. Well, she really is. A
I
natural
really am
blonde.
actually a natural blonde.
She colors her hair red. She's natural. She has like a reddish blonde,
yeah,
but it's
a
like
strawberry
blonde. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm looking at my hair because
Looking at your hair.
the older I get, the darker it's getting. I am a natural blonde too, but you can't tell it looking at my roots.
Yeah. Well, we've hit an hour. We appreciate everybody
What?
hanging up. I
I'm
can't
not
believe it goes so
done.
fast.
I want to keep talking.
Okay, what do you have to say?
Come on, guys. We want to keep this going, don't we?
See, Anita's got to go.
Anita's
too.
got to go.
She's like, see ya.
Bye, Anita. Yeah. Let's see. I'm a dirty blonde, matches my personality. Me too. Although my
Nice
personality
too.
is no longer dirty. I've cleaned
Hi,
it up.
Rebecca.
My faith has cleaned it up. Hi, Rebecca.
But thanks you guys so much for hanging out. We appreciate it. You know, like share all of our videos. We're just trying to grow.
Yep.
Trying to get out there and grow. We just have so many people that are like, you guys are hysterical. You know, you're going to be a huge channel, but come on, let's do it.
Mine are a little slow coming out because I'm still learning the editing
Yeah.
process. Heather's being nice to show me how all the tricks for that.
It's
So,
hard though, because she's on a Mac and I'm on a PC.
yeah. So we're learning.
Yeah.
But it'll be out.
It's going to happen. They'll go in. Oh, Rebecca, you're late. Please text me when you're done with the live stream. Okay, Carrie.
Bye,
You're
all.
so funny.
We love
Good
you
night,
so
Amy.
much.
Thank you for hanging out. We appreciate
We
it.
appreciate you guys.
Thank you, everybody, for the prayers for my Betty tumor on my ear.
For her
Appreciate it.
Duma.
Go subscribe
Duma.
to Kimmy. Exactly, Linda. All right. Bye, you guys.
Bye.
I feel like I booped their noses.